Hi, I'm glad you chose to spend some time with me. Happy New Year! May the blank pages of this new volume be filled with all your favorite stories. And before we dive into updating my reading journal pages, I'll quickly add in the book cover for my bullet journal setup since I forgot to print it out at the time. So we have quite some updating to do, and let's start with the monthly spreads. I start with the spread for Game Nightathon Lottery since that is the month-long readathon that I am taking part in. And when I set this up, you can see that in my reading journal setup. I didn't paste in the book covers that I planned to read for the prompts that I drew, because maybe some books wouldn't come in from the library and then I would have to change my picks. And I'm very happy I made that choice because one of the books that I wanted to read wasn't available to me, and so I had to make a change there and pick another one. I was successful with these first 5 books. I managed to read them all, and I must say that all of them were interesting reads. Under the flap, I pasted the book covers of the books that I read for my extra prompts. I did manage to finish 3 of them. 2 reads that I had to exchange due to books not coming in. And one, Estoril, I didn't make it to finish it in time. I had 80 pages left, but I filmed this a day before to make sure that I would not bring this video to you too late. And so I did paste in the book cover. I added in later on a little strip of washi tape indicating that that one in the end didn't make it to the book submission. I also participated in the Lightfall mini readathon from the Magical Readathon by G from Book Roast, and I will be updating the spreads for that. The little postcard you see me taping to the menu of Doug Van Thea's bakery is an animal that we created during a live on YouTube, and I wanted to keep track of this image because I loved it a lot. So I thought, well, let's add it in on the back of the menu. It looks nice. The first thing I'll be doing is coloring in the letters of the bingo case or the bingo squares that I did do for the activity prompts. You saw me using my beautiful shiny marker first, but it's a little bit too wide and the word doesn't remain readable, so I switched to a gel pen. And once I'm done with that, I will paste in the pictures that I made to keep track of these memories. You can see me realizing most of these prompts in my vlog dedicated to the Lightfall week. These 2 star background stickers are left over from my setup for Les Nébuleuses in my bullet journal, and I thought the stars would make a nice background for my memories collage, but in the end we don't see a lot of them. But yeah, they were stuck on the paper, so it's okay. And this is the moment that I forgot that I intended to paste my book covers on the very first page of this little Dutch door insert thing. But okay, it's fine this way as well. I think it still looks nice. Now it is time to color in the squares of the bingo that I hit by reading the books, and that's all of them. And just to be honest, I have this little image of the Goodreads page of Communauté Évidence, who is the 4+ rating and the between 300 and 400 pages prompts, which is also a standalone, a blue cover, and a new release. I got 2 bingos, which means that I can choose 2 pastries to try out from the bakery. The choice was difficult, but in the end I went with the cat loaf and the how's it called again? The cinnamon bun. I went into my reading journal for 2024 to get my stamp card for Lightfall, and I add 2 stamps, one for each book I've read, even if I am aware that I could have filled it up, because technically I visited all the shops. I wanted to give myself a little bit more challenge. With the readathon spreads updated, it is time to start on my stats page. And let's start by creating a little Dutch door, like I always do, to add in the vignettes of the 52 book club before decorating the spread in the same style as my general setup. In December, I picked up 18 books and DNF'd none. 2 were carried over to January, but since for Estoril it was only 80 pages, I have decided to include the book as read in December for the stats. 11 books were physical and 1 was an ebook. They were good for 2,879 pages. I listened to 6 audiobooks and these account for 47 hours and 38 minutes. I got the audiobooks from Audible, all of them, but 3 were included and 3 were paid for. The physical books are 6 from the library, 4 I owned, 1 from a book box, and the single ebook is from Kindle included. Those were 11 novels, 1 short story, 2 novellas, 1 manga, and 3 comic books. My 3 must-read genres are fantasy, historical fiction, and on the 3rd place, contemporary. I am happy I found a 5-star read this month. Most of the books that I read were in French, 13 of them, and I read 5 in English. Let's talk series. I read 8 standalones, which means that 10 of the books that I read were somehow related to a series. 2 were part of a duology, 2 were companion novels, so books that you can read in any order but having a link together, and 5 books came from series. I started 3 of them, read 2 sequels, finished 2 series, and DNF'd 1. I'm starting to worry about my goal for my amount of series this year, but we'll see that very soon. I read from 17 different authors and 10 of them were completely new to me. And for the last time this year, we also have my yearly spreads to fill out. I adjust my map of adventures in Eldia and I paste in the book that I planned to read for it. I didn't start it in December and I'm giving myself the rest of this week to finish this one up. It is also the book for the Fit Salon. I can count 2 books towards prompts of the 52 Book Club's yearly challenge of 2025. I will paste them on their little vignettes and at the end of this section I will add them into the December stats. No books to add to my ABC challenge, but I can add in the last book in the 25 in 25 bingo card. No books pour les étapes indiennes. I am still working on that one. No reread this month. And I never expect this to happen, but it did happen. I can add in the 2 last books for the Read Me bingo. We have some work to do on my series tracker. I start by marking off the books that I read, and then I have to add in 2 new series. These are both comic books series that are made up of 4 books, so I don't think it will be a problem completing them soon. And here we are at the last spread to update the Mooney Book Club one. I pasted in the book cover, but I didn't read this book. I am not very interested in Christmas themed books. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to read all about your reading month in the comments. If you would like to see the flip through of my completed journal, maybe subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss that one. Here's a flip through of all the December pages I worked on today. As announced, since the start of December, all my book reviews are in my weekly Carrousel vlogs. Here is an overview of which book I read in which week, with a link to the vlog you can find my review in. See you soon!